Today, join Roberta and I as we hike several fun and exciting trails on the Olympic Peninsula of Washington State. We'll begin with a walk overlooking the 5.5-mile long Dungeness Spit. We'll hike oh-so-beautiful trails to Sol Duc Falls in Olympic National Park, as well as another gorgeous hike at the Hoh Rainforest, also in Olympic National Park. Then finish our long and exciting day at Ruby Beach right now on Well, we're at the Dungeness Spit here, just out of Sequim, Washington, on the way to Port Angeles. And nice trip. See you next fall. We haven't seen much sunshine in this it's only a 3-day mini. It's a little narrow trail here, so Bert's like dusting the ticks off of it.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I think I'll get in front of you.
So we're heading towards the Spit right now.
I hope we don't find any bear. Maybe we're supposed to sing, okay?
No. Yeah, but this is like deer country. We've seen, I don't know how many deer over the last couple of days. Well, one day and an hour.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Yesterday was 15.
I think we've seen 6. We've seen 6 already today. And it's just left our hotel.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well.
Oh, this is deer country up here.
Yeah.
Wow,
not necessarily in here, but it's a lot of grass fields and so forth.
You should go first in case we see bear.
She's worried about the bear. Hey, we could have parked here and got closer. Oh well. We're walking the Dungeness Spit Trail, and I got these. I'm not sure what they are, but they're
pretty.
Yeah, look at that.
They very much look like something from a wedding.
Yeah. So you got the nice pines here too.
Well, Greg and I are walking out to the Dungeness Spit, I guess you would say.
I'm getting our exercise this morning.
Nice walking here.
I like those bushes though. Oh, so this is what you expect to get out to the Spit, which is 5 miles long? Something like that.
This Olympic Peninsula is filled with...
It is a national refuge area. So a national park pass, senior pass will suffice. If not, it's $3 per family. Wow, this is beautiful in here on the way to the... We think on the way to the Dungeness Spit. Probably should have read that sign a little bit better.
Yep. Awesome.
One, we parked in the wrong spot.
Videotape here.
And, ooh, maybe I see some. Actually, the sun's coming out. Pretty cool. Anyway, it's beautiful in here. But you can see the little bit of sunlight coming through. Haven't seen much of that. Ooh, I think there's signage coming up. Oh boy. Thank goodness for signage. Oh, actually we might be coming to the Spit. Oh boy. How many people do you think of taking a picture right there? Lots. And I hear water, so I think we're just about ready to come to the water. This is the Dungeness Harbor Overlook. Give you some information here on the habitat of the Dungeness Northwest or National Wildlife Refuge. Oh, beautiful. Nice. You can see the Spit go out there. Perfect. This is the Dungeness Harbor overlook here. It's nice how they did it. You got seating and some long distance viewing. apparatus. And there it is. This is the Dungeness Spit. 5 miles long, maybe? Somewhere in there? So you can walk the whole length. There is no driving. You can't get down there by car. So, you know, it goes around the bend there. So this is really cool to take a walk down here along the spit. You can see it out there. Lots of driftwood. All right. Very cool. I'm not sure if that's Canada over there, maybe. Should have looked at the map before I mentioned anything here along the Dungeness Spit.
You can name it. We've got it.
Pretty beautiful. I'm not sure what kind of print that is. It's not dog or anything like that. Is that deer? I don't know. But we made it to the Dungeness Spit. It's 5 miles long, over 5 miles long. You know, it adds actually. It gets bigger every year, longer. It's 5 miles now, but because of the sediment and the bluffs eroding and so forth, it continues to grow. So yeah, one of the longest spits in the world. And we're across from Canada. That's the Strait of Juan de Fuca here. Again, we're at the Dungeness Spit here in Washington State. One of the world's longest spits. See the water coming in. How cool is that? Had to get a little bit closer here. I thought there was a sea otter out there, but no, just driftwood. So here's, I guess it probably starts right here as far as the spit is concerned. Got the cliffs up here. And then there's Bert. Her knees kind of hurting right at the moment, so it's going to be a little bit steep trail up to the top, back up to the top trails here. So she's being a trooper going as far as she did. So we'll just kind of walk a little bit of the spit here. I'm going to say it's 5 miles long, approximately. Beautiful morning. Probably could have shed my little jacket here. Yeah, too cool. How cool is this? The Dungeness Spit. It's a national wildlife refuge, and so many different types of fowl make their home here. And I believe across the way is Canada. At least my my phone just said, welcome to Canada, T-Mobile. Well, we're still in the United States here. So, I'm going to just take a little bit of a walk here. I'm not going to do the 5 miles. I'm going to do about a half mile, huh? Yeah, Bert's waiting for me, so. Nice scenery, beautiful. And all the driftwood up here. Okay, well, we're going to see if we can make it to Hurricane Ridge. Not if we can make it to it, but see if we can make it in time, because there was a fire up at the day lodge up at top of Hurricane Ridge last month, and it destroyed it. And so they're limiting how many people go up there per day. It's like 345 carloads or so. Because of parking now is more limited, and of course the facilities and so forth. So we're on our way to Port Angeles, and hopefully next time you'll see me we'll be at Hurricane Ridge and have a, if the clouds go away, it'll be a beautiful view up there. So that's what we're looking forward to. If not, Sol Duc Falls, the whole rainforest. Still plenty to do today. Yeah, you don't know if you can tell. It's for us, this is a steep trail going back up. A little hard on the knees sometimes. Yeah, it's fun. So it's manageable, even with arthritic knees like Bert has. She did pretty good. And really, if you had maybe a motorized wheelchair, you can make it down to at least to the bottom there. And this far. So it is handicap friendly to an extent. Oh, a primitive trail. You want to go to the primitive trail?
Sure, you do that.
I'm primitive, so maybe I should.
Well, I won't mind. It's flat.
All right, so you have a couple of different choices. Main trail was good. Uh-oh. How do you like my hand so far? What's the chances? Boy, nature is pretty cool, isn't it? To have a leaf be a smiley face right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of a trail. What do you think of that?
I love it.
Yeah. Well, that was clever.
Whoever did that.
Well, yeah. Well, put a smile on our face. Not that we didn't already have a smile.
Exactly.
In fact, I can't stop smiling.
I will call you Smiley.
That's to our friends on A+K, The Adventures of A+K, on their video vlog. Interesting. 2 of them. Well, they're becoming more frequent. Yeah, I don't know. That's even maybe looking like Michael Myers mask. I don't know. We're the only ones on the trail, too. Ooh, scary, Larry. Look at this, and more. And yes, there's even more. Well, that takes some effort to do that. Not a lot of effort, but some effort. All right. Kudos to whoever did that. Think there's any resemblance there? All right, that's 5. We count animals, and like deer, we've seen, 6 this morning already. So now we're counting leaf faces. 5.
Oh, you found another one?
2 more, I think.
What?
Yeah, one was a big one.
Get out of here.
About the size of your cabeza.
I missed it?
Yeah.
I must have been looking at the bear.
She must have been looking at the bear. Well, what's more important, seeing a bear or leaf faces on the path you're walking on?
You're right on that one.
Now I'm kind of looking forward to it like an Easter egg. I don't know. Like a peanut butter and chocolate Easter egg. Sounds delicious. We're on the coast. Maybe we can find some saltwater taffy. I don't know. Pretty sure. It's a wonderful walk.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is good for anybody. I mean, I had a knee replacement and things like that.
Yeah.
In flip-flops.
Yeah, in our world famous hiking shoes.
Yeah.
Flip-flops. UFOs.
Yeah. Yay for UFOs.
Shout out for UFOs.
Best shoe ever if you have any feet problems. Great arch support. Cushy. Woo.
And even if you don't have feet problems, they're comfortable.
Oh yeah.
And I wear them, and I wear it too. Here we are at Olympic National Park. Oh boy! Well, I kind of promised you Hurricane Ridge, but that's as close as we're gonna get a up to Hurricane Ridge, is its parking lot's full after the day lodge burnt down here last month. And it's like only about 10:15, but it's already full, the lot, and it's limited parking up there. So because of that, well, and what we did, it's not like we were lazy this morning. We got up at 5:30, and oh, there's bonus though. Do get the bonus deer. All right, we do see a lot of deer. Okay, so and Port Angeles is down below us. Yeah, so we got up at 5:30, and did the Dungeness spit. And so, yeah, we'll just do the Sol Duc Falls. We'll do Hoa Rainforest as we make our loop to the peninsula here. Oh, little baby fawn. Be careful, don't go across the street. There they go. Uh-oh, hopefully people see that. Well, that's pretty cool looking. You got a tree growing out of a tree there. See, it's I don't know, kind of Jurassic Park looking, if you ask me.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. And it's
cool.
as Bert just says, kind of like a little mini redwoods
yeah,
in here.
look at these trees here.
Yeah. Fallen logs and so forth. Yeah, and this is a pretty big tree here too. All right, so just a little quick stop on the way to Sol Duc Falls, which is up the road another 8 miles or so. And this is going to be a little bit of a falls here on the Sol Duc River here too. Look at that monster.
Wow.
Oh, that's me. Look at that monster. That's right. And this will be the falls over here. And then I think there's going to be huckleberries eventually. That bush right there. This one here. And then you have like sockeye salmon that come up here. Oh, excuse me, coho. That would leap up the falls here. Okay, that's me. Now I did it on purpose. All right, let's look at it, shall we? This is the Sol Duc River. And I know there's a little name for these falls here. It's not the Sol Duc Falls. We'll be seeing that here shortly. Oh, this is nice. Little leg stretcher off of the road coming up to Sol Duc. And then the pool down below, which would be very cold if you tried to swim in that, I'm pretty sure. But the hot springs are coming up soon. Nice little quick trail to get up to the lookout for over the small falls there. Look at these trees. Isn't that's a cool one right there, isn't it? Little snag, the tree of yore. And again, all the root system of these trees. Isn't that cool? This is what you walk up to and then get a little bit of a surprise. It's not really a surprise because it set it off of the road. And there you are. Very nice. I see a varmint over there. Looked like a weasel or something. You see it? There he goes. Yeah, it is an otter. How cool is that? Never seen an otter before. I've seen sea otters, but that's the first time we've seen an otter. Wow. How neat. You like it?
I love it, but it's so skinny, it's more like a weasel.
Well, they probably are, yeah. Probably the same family, I bet you.
That's cool.
Well, yeah, I don't know if weasels swim like that, you know, so it went pretty good in there. Yeah. The weasel might not have a, well, I'm sure it does have a coat like that, but yeah.
Weasel expert, though?
I'm an otter expert. Wow, I'm impressed. That was cool. One big tree. I mean,
Yeah.
not like the redwoods, but they're big. It's a tall one.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
If we weren't here and a great big tree like that falls down, does it make a sound?
Well, I don't know. I fell down the stairs the other day. Did I make a sound? Did you hear me?
I did not.
No, well, that's right. Got a scab on my knee to prove it, too.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, that was not good.
No. So, yeah, you know, there is, I'm not sure what kind of tree it is, but there is a world record tree in the Olympic National Park.
Oh.
I don't know if it was a western hemlock or something like that, but there, yeah, I remember that. I used to read almanacs when I was a kid. That sounds pretty boring, doesn't it? But it was fun. I enjoyed doing that. So this is a trail that continues. Now we're going to try to find that otter again. What's the chances? 0. Yeah. All right. Okay, this is the gathering spot, I guess.
I'm not going to go down there.
No, it's fine. All right, pretty cool. Well, shall we? On to the hot springs?
Alrighty.
Okay, there we go. And we're on the Sol Duc Trail. Oh, look at that tree that fell there. Yeah.
That was a big one.
Boy, huge.
Whoosh.
Ferns growing out of it now. Anyway, Sol Duc trailhead here going towards the Sol Duc Falls. It's a 0.8 mile one-way trip. So obviously 1.6 miles total. Be ventured to the falls. One of the busiest trails there is, so you'll see a lot of people. So Bert just stubbed her toe or something. I don't know. You have to be aware of, although I think that was a 2x4, kind of a stair step. But look at all the root system. Those roots are like as hard as a rock. So you can break your toe if you have. We actually changed out of our flip-flops. You proud of us? So I get a little bit. Said it's a pretty easy hike, mostly flat. So there's a little bit of stair steps down now. Oh. But yeah, we've done this a long time ago. So remember, it's as far as the falls themselves, it is kind of like stair steps as well, as if I remember right. So this is July 11th, and so things haven't dried out completely here. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. All right, some big trees too. Continuing up our way to Sol Duc Falls. So you get some little staircase action here. So it is going to be a little bit up and down, not quite flat like I read somewhere. So can't do it all. We were going to get through Marymere Falls or Sol Duc, and we decided to do this one just for the fact because we were going to go do the Sol Duc Hot Springs as far as our skit that we do. So you can see some elevation gain here. But boy, these trees are big.
Oh, no kidding.
Tall.
Yeah. This is a mini redwoods.
Yeah. Oh, is that a little fun guy there?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
He's having fun.
Yeah, cool.
Oh,
I guess a little bit of falls going on here. I don't think this is the Sol Duc Falls. So we'll continue on a little bit further here. This is pretty, isn't it? I'm thinking this is Sol Duc Falls. I could be so wrong about that. And a lot of people are hiking here and they're going past it, so I'm trusting these other people that it's still a little bit further. But you know, 0.8 of a mile. Seems like we've already gone that, but we'll give it a little bit longer shot here, see what happens, eh? And continuing on here with the hike. And again, we're not sure if we've just did the actual falls or not, or if there's bigger ones coming up. The actual Sol Duc Falls. I don't know. We'll find out, huh? Aye. So another nice tree that used to be with, notice I always love that, where another tree is using it to sprout out. See how that works? And just posing for a picture for Bert's posting on Facebook. Oh wow. And got a little stream coming down here too. Little bridge that goes over the river Kwai. Nah. Oh goodness gracious. Those are some huge rabbits. That's crazy.
We're watching these rabbits right
here.
Look at this. They're absolutely huge. Oh my gosh. They're the size of a dog.
Hard to keep up with them. Okay, just keep the wide angle. I think they must be in heat.
Wow. I've never seen anything like it before. These guys are big. Monstrous. Wow.
Those are some big rabbits. Man. Wait, we continue on. To me, this feels like more than 1 or 0.8 of a mile. I don't know. Maybe just because you're going over
Well, it's so slow, winding and up and down.
Yeah, you're waiting for people. They're waiting for us.
Roots.
But I think you can hear the falls. So we're nearing the end. And then going back, usually when the anticipation of finding something always seems like it's a lot longer. Yeah. And then when you actually hightail it back, it seems like it's a lot shorter. Doesn't it? Well, it's my story and I'm sticking to it. There we go. See the ferns clinging to the little canyon wall as we're getting close to the Sol Duc Falls. Oh boy. And a little shelter here right at the falls. Oh, is that the duck under lightning or something? I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to be there for that. Another angle of the falls. How nice. See all those ferns clinging to the wall over there?
Awesome.
Okay, that's more like it. That looks like the reward at the end of the walk or hike. So Sol Duc Falls here in Olympic National Park. It's beautiful. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it is quite beautiful. Nice with all these different angles here of the falls. Always mesmerizing waterfalls, don't you think? People love them. And of course, besides the falls, you gotta always kind of look behind you, and all these beautiful trees. Beautiful wife. Let's score some points on that one, eh? And sunlight just peeking through. How cool. And that's coming into Sol Duc Falls there. But the crowd, isn't it? This is one of the most popular hikes. Pretty easy. 0.8 miles each way. I don't know. Again, it seems longer than that, so hopefully the hike back seems shorter. I'm hoping. The 0.8 of a mile to go back.
We can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
And back to the falls one more time. Thing about making your way back is you don't stop as many places to take your photo ops and videos and that type of thing, looking at the beautiful scenery. So that's the other thing that I think makes you think that it's not as long. Well, this one's uphill both ways, I think. I don't know. All right, they're so stunningly beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
Of course, more points. Yeah, just keep on turning on the GoPro and the camcorder, the phone.
Look at
Because
ran right across in front of me.
what was it?
One of the hares.
Oh, really?
Yep,
So,
one.
okay, so they got these big, giant rabbits, hares probably because they're so big. I mean, they're the size of a, I don't know, probably 20 pounders.
Oh yeah. Probably.
We should have got some, Bert got some good footage on her phone.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Cool.
mine seemed like I was jumping up around. I haven't looked at it, so hopefully we'll see that when we do the video. Probably a couple of months from now, it'll show up. But yeah, highly recommend the Sol Duc Trail to the falls, the Sol Duc Falls, here in Olympic National Park. And it's by the Sol Duc Hot Springs. Certainly got camping here as well.
Well, think about it. This must be a lot of those hares in through the woods, because you know how rabbits are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know.
We're at the Hoh Rainforest in Olympic National Park, and can't appreciate the size of these things either.
Yeah. I feel like we're in the redwoods again.
Yeah, it's giant, isn't it?
I'm gonna have to have you stand in front of it so I can get the
Okay.
perspective of how big it is.
Wow.
If you would, please.
Sure.
Wow.
Cool. A couple of them are that big, huh?
I know.
There's going to be a lot of ferns, a lot of moss on this walk.
Yeah,
This is the Hall of Mosses walk. And even the little streams here have a lot of greenery here. It rains a ton. I think up to 144 inches annually here. Yeah. Pretty cool, look at that. Awesome. This is pretty cool looking how the three trees kind of fell on top of each other. Alright. So I think we're after that last hike at the Sol Duc Falls, we're gonna try to take the lower hike here. All right. Still haven't run across the bugs yet, the biting flies or mosquitoes. Just you wait though, Mr. Higgins. Just you wait. Kind of looks like a little bit like the swamps in Louisiana.
Oh.
Except the water's moving a little bit faster. Pretty cool. You can't really capture the magnitude of these big old spruce trees, I guess. Okay. Opening, a little sunlight opening there. This is a Spruce Nature Trail in Olympic National Park, the whole rainforest. And so it's like 1.25 miles loop. And Bert's hurting pretty bad as far as that hike did her in, you know, so I'm just gonna kind of do this on my own. The Sol Duc Falls. Really just her knees are killing her, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this by myself and see what I can see, huh? All right. It's a pretty interesting root system, isn't it? Well, so actually you can see where the tree is rooted there, and this little branch comes out from there, goes back into the ground, and makes that. Neat. You see the moss draping off of the tree there as well. Okay, well, we're kind of behind the 8 ball a little bit. We still probably have 90+ miles to drive, and it's about 5:45. That's not too bad. And go to Aberdeen, Washington. The day turned out really nice. I wasn't expecting this as far as the weather is concerned. All I saw was gray. Temperature-wise, it wasn't going to be bad, but all gray. And yeah, it's beautiful out. Probably got up to 70, 71. And of course the ferns. Fern grotto. I say the camcorder's having problems right now. Hopefully we will not lose our vacation from the redwoods and this one from Port Townsend and the hike we just did at Sol Duc. That would be bad news if it was. All right. As I was saying before, 144 inches annual rainfall, which I do believe is the most in at least the continental United States. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Nice. I like that little moss crossing there, huh? And so get a little bit closer to the Hoh River, you can hear the water flowing there. Let's see, this is the Spruce Nature Trail. Yeah, pretty sweet. Very simple, you know, so even though as Bert's hurting pretty bad, most people could do this. I think it's, I probably said it already, 1.25 miles, and we're about ready to hit the river here. So that's gonna be fun. Again, back to the ferns. Cool. And there it is. Starting to creep up on the Hoh River there. We'll just take a quick peek, see at it. I won't be able to get much as far as the zoom on it. It'd be nice to see some Roosevelt elk, but I don't know how often you actually run across them. Ah, pretty. So nice. You see it. So many logging trucks that come by on the Highway 101. Obviously not from the national park though. And the Hoh River was in the background there, and yeah, approaching 16,000 steps for the day. Yeah, not too shabby. And a lot of it was some elevation gain there, and on our last hike there at Sol Duc Falls. Oh, I think our record, I don't think, it's about 28,000 steps, which was in Barcelona. Boy, did we ever put the miles on that day, like 12 miles or something like that. It was crazy. Maybe it was more than 28,000. Oh, this is cool looking. See this Fern City. Yeah, Barcelona was, we got off the ship, took a little bit of a shuttle to, you know, the Columbus Monument there, and the rest of it we walked. La Rambla, many cathedrals, the Gaudi Familia, whatever that's called, the cathedral. I think that's about ready to be completed there. And then from there we actually took a taxi back to La Rambla. Probably pronouncing that wrong. Ooh. How cool is that? So you got a dead tree. You see the root systems there. I think that maybe a lot of those roots are from these other trees that have grown out of the old tree. Too awesome. Well, better take a photo. Another, look at that curly Q. Huh. I was just thanking God for the beauty that He has created for us to enjoy. And I thought I was videotaping, and I wasn't. I probably took about 3 or 4 different photos there, I guess. But now I am. And so I think I'm just about ready to wrap up the Spruce Nature Trail. There's another huge tree there. I've mentioned this before, but I know that somewhere there's a world record holder here, some sort of, I don't know if it was the Western hemlock or spruce, or but anyway, the tallest one in the world is somewhere in the Olympic National Forest, or Olympic National Park, or both. So I'll find that out. Hopefully, we'll eat dinner somewhere tonight. Oh, 6 o'clock on the dot. We need to still see a little bit of ocean here in the Olympic National Park. But I think that part of it dry is on 101. Maybe Ruby Beach or something like that. Yeah, it's probably where you'll see me next. All right then. Okay. Maybe one last fall in general there, huh? And I think I'm making my way back. I hope. Bert's probably all worried about me now. Follow the sunlight, right? I don't know about that. Okay. I saw buildings behind me there. And maybe one last bridge. Some spring water going here. I think that's the visitor center behind me there. What do you think? Okay. Some downed logs or trees that became logs. Okay. And that should be it. Watch the root system. That's a good way of being timber myself, huh?
Wasn't the rainforest awesome?
It was, or is.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so beautiful. I've never seen so much moss and the ferns. And then when the sun comes shining through the trees.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
This This is above Olympic National, well, we're in Olympic National Park. This is called Ruby Beach. And there's some people in the parking lot that have waders on. Now I can see they probably wade maybe through this here to get some certain shots during the sunset. I don't know.
It can't be very deep because you don't wade in anything deep because the waders will take you down.
Downtown.
Exactly.
Chinatown. Pretty cool. Oh, if I haven't said this, this is Ruby Beach in Olympic National Park. Oh, it's like past 7 now. You can see all these logs down on the beach. Oh, somebody made a little lean-to or something there, huh? It's cool. Boy, this is pretty cool down here. Ruby Beach. Got the some of the ocean water that comes in here. Some tide pools. Oh, what was that? Pretty cool. Lots of drift. Talked about riptides and of course the driftwood here. Lots of that. And just trying to get some time left in the battery. The memory card here is wigging out. But yeah, let's zoom in on those rocks while I still have a chance to do so. So those are those famous rocks that you see in the jutting out from the ocean there. Get that along the Washington coast and the Oregon coast. Pretty cool. And this is Ruby Beach. Still a part of Olympic National Park. Boy, what a diverse national park. You got the ocean, the rainforest, you know, alpine meadows, which we weren't able to see today because of Hurricane Ridge being kind of really monitored as far as how many cars are allowed at the top of Hurricane Ridge at a time because of the fire up there at the lodge, the day lodge. So cool. All right, so I'm gonna head back up and check that out. Pretty cool. All right, actually I didn't need my coat. It's pretty warm still. But at the top there it felt pretty cool. All right. See how we're gonna go through this opening here. And check that out. That looks pretty cool. If I don't trip on the rock like I just about broke my ankle there. Isn't this cool? Okay, well, I'm gonna see if we can find something to eat before everything closes up. We still got at least an hour and a half to get to Aberdeen, if not longer. Where our hotel is. Good thing we didn't try to make it all the way home doing this loop. That trail, the Sol Duc Trail, took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Who's that little critter coming right at us? See that mouse? You see it there? There he is. Wow. It's like a mole or something. Look at that. Interesting. Wow. Next up, join Roberta and I as we wrap up our 3-day mini trip around the Olympic Peninsula in the state of Washington. We'll visit the fishing and seafish harvesting town of Westport, Washington. And then we'll visit the absolutely beautiful Cape Disappointment State Park on the Pacific Ocean in the southwest corner of Washington. See you next time on Out and About with G&B Unedited.